Yo, good morning, people. Good morning. Good morning, my brothers and sisters, my friend. Good morning, man. This is 2021. This is a bunch of people here, man, checking in. Checking in, man. Checking in to share some love with you people. Yeah, man. I look at it. I look at it. I look back every year at the beginning of the year, you do the flashback. You do the flashback. You look what happened. What happened? How did you make through this? All those things happen, the good and bad, everything. You look at it and say, like, what happened? And you say, thank you, God. Thank you. Thank you, the Creator. Thank you for making all these things, life, to be where I'm at right now, this moment today. Because it's easy. It's easy for all to find ourselves stuck on those if, what if, should, could, would, what we don't have, what we have lost. And for God, all the gift, all the blessing that we have achieved, what we have right now. So today, I want to say, let's share some love, Let's share some love. Let love override, Let's share some love with one another. Let love rule. Let's love rule. Because the message of love been talked about for a long time. Even the guy like Jesus Christ came here and then just screaming about love, and nobody ever paid real attention about love. You think love is ownership? Love is ownership. I only love you because you're doing this for me, or because you love me, or because you're here with me. I love you just because I got something from you. That's why I love you. But love is not that. That's not love. In a better way to describe that kind of love, called fish love. Fish love, You love it, but you go and kill it and eat it. Love it for your own selfish reason, because you're getting something, because you want something, so you don't love. That love die. The real love from within, they never die. Because the real love is unconditional. It's not love because I'm getting something. I love you because you give me something. It's not that kind of love. The true love is eternal. It's a powerful thing that those people who are blessed to have it, it's like it's a richness, If you have love, you have everything. Because love rule. Love conquered all. You know how many people are suffering? People are suffering from depression, anxiety, fears, worries, and all those kind of things people are suffering about. When you look at the reality, it's because it's missing something. Love is missing. So when we start to pay attention to what love is and start to cultivate the power of love, within our heart, within our spirit, within our soul, it conquers all the rest. That's where true richness comes from. This power of love, the love it overrides all the hunger of material success, all the hunger of fame and praise. The love that take the fears away from us, that paralyze us from really enjoying the life, our relationship, our family and our friends around us, our neighbor. The love that enjoy other people's success, enjoy other people, even their differences. Other people want needs, enjoy and embrace all the challenges that comes along with it. The difficulty, the love. But it should only come by the key willingness to say that what love is. And take a time to try to find out what they're talking about, how love can come to become a savior for my salvation, how love can make me happy. And the love of not as the love of selfish love of wanting something for the people you love, or you love them because you want something from them, or because they make you get something somehow or another, either emotional, physical, spiritual, whatever. Unconditional love, the love that it's natural. That is something that soon you cultivate in your soul, it'll never go away. It stay with you. Love of all, everything. The air we breathe, the moment we spend, the people we met. Love of the negative things too. That to see the good in the bad, to see the positive in the negative. That kind of love. The love that's only those who dare to thought of. It's like the saying they say, there's no God, no peace. No God, no peace. Find God, find peace. But what is God? The question is, what is God? How can I get closer to God? How do I know God? And maybe God is love. Maybe God is love. So when you find out this idea of what they're talking about in the churches, the religious, they talk about it. But I mean, nobody pay attention because, people are so selfish. People are all focused on themselves. And they want to need in gaining and stuff like that. And they forgot about being a human being. A human being, it means we are here to embrace everything. Like a child, like a little child, how curious they are for everything they see, everything they encounter. That's kind of human being is about being. It's not about gaining, not human wanting, human getting, you know what I mean? And those are the things that take over us, and then we become so depressed, so anxiety, you know what I mean? Anxious and stuff like that because we lost our humanity of being, human being, So by being a human being, how are we gonna be that? Is to pay attention of what really matter, what really make your life purposeful, And this is not much. It's not much. It's not all the things of the world, the gaining and stuff like that. It's about the spirit internal. Because you look at the reality. You look at this life. Nobody will stay here forever. So all the grudges you have about it, whatever they did, or who did, or what do you think, what they say, whatever the grudges, it doesn't make any better. It won't make any better. It just destroy your joy of today. All the resentment you have, what I mean? You hold on for the things maybe happened a couple of years ago. Even your childhood people say sometimes like, my mom, my dad, or whatever that happened, they still hold on. But today, this is a different day. Today is a new day. They say you can reborn every day. I heard you can reborn every day. They say your glass is half empty. And then you say, I can refill my glass any day when I want to, whenever I want. Whatever I feel is getting low, I can refill my glasses. So my glass can stay full. It can stay full. Or I can put maybe half full so I can have room to add more, the clear water and stuff or whatever, clear juice, whatever, make my life feel like sweet, whatever I want, sugar in my bowl, you know what I'm saying? The love, more love, you know what I mean? Or more kindness, or more connection, or more whatever, more it doesn't need no material, again, it doesn't have money, it's a price tag, it's like free. Everything that's valuable in this life are free. Price of effort, dedication, commitment. You know what I mean? A price of the desire of to want it, actually, I think more understanding. I think the lack of understanding, I think, is what makes people live this life in challenges that we create for ourselves. I'll tell you this, one of my oldest friend, when I was a kid, he said this, and then I heard it again when I was growing up. The stiffest tree, it doesn't matter how big it is, eventually it cracks. Because the wind you can't see, but the wind is so powerful. So wind will come, the stiffest and toughest tree is the one crack easily. But the one soft that can bend with the wind, last and keep hanging in there. And those are the things that make us as a human being, we are able to bend with the wind. It doesn't matter how difficulty we're going through, how challenging we're going through, we can adapt. We are capable. We have the gift, man. God loves. We are the chosen. We're children of God, man. The people call us children of God. We're blessed. Everything is possible if you put your mind to it. I mean, this is the guy, I remember the guy named Jesus. He said, if you have faith, everything is possible. Because if you have faith, there's nothing can stop you. Whatever you put your mind to. But faith without work is dead. So when you have faith, it means now you have the willingness to do what it takes to get what you want. A human being are so powerful. We don't use all our imagination. We don't use all our energy. We don't use all our effort. You know, one time I remember my boy, we were talking about something and I say, you know, son, I'm doing my best. And I think it was Jeffrey, was my boy Jeffrey. I think it was little, and then he said, Dad, it's serious. He was serious. He said, maybe your best is not the best. I never forget it because it came from an innocent child, and until today, every time I remember, he played the tape in my head, so it means it was powerful. Sometimes what I think is the best, maybe it's not the best. So later on I learned. The hero, they do that extra effort, that extra mile. The hero, they do that thing that other people sometimes don't want to do or scared to do. Hey, we can be hero too. We all can be hero in our own heroism. In our own heroism. Like if I know I need to exercise and I don't feel like, when I push myself to say, I'm going to do, I plan I'm going to go, and then I go, I did the act of heroism, the act of courage. You know? So every time when I'm doing something that it's worth for my healthy, either my mental or my physical or my spirit, I'm doing the act of hero. Hero, that's what hero do. So this 2021, my dear brother and sister, I love you all, you know, and I hope you do the same to another person. Show your love. Show your love. Tell them you love them. If you love them and you don't call them or text them because sometimes you think that maybe they judge you or they don't love you, you know, the thing is not about what they do to you. The thing is about what we do to them. We gotta share that love, even when you feel love is not, they don't deserve it. Even if they don't deserve it, we gotta give the love. You know why? Because by giving, that's the only way we keep it. By giving is what we get. That's what we get. So ask yourself what we give today. What do we give to this world? What do we give to our community? What do we give to our family? You know, it doesn't have to be money. It can be that act of kindness. It can be that phone call. It can be that hello. It can be that feeling of the fuzzy feeling of I love you, Wendy. I love you. Because I love you from the day I saw you the first time. Because we are special people. I think idea of love, I think that's why I've been in the street, I've been in the ghettos, I think the reason maybe I don't know. I could suffer. I could be stabbed. I could be killed. I think maybe God was saving me. Maybe. But sometimes I feel like I have something that maybe most people maybe don't have. I think I have this curiosity of people. I love human beings. I love differences. I love different people. I love people like me. I think I'm weird a little bit. I'm a little bit I don't know. I'm wild, you know what I mean? I think I'm rare breed, you know what I mean? So I love rare breed, and I think everyone is special. Everyone is different. I think to love is to love unconditional and to love it all. To love everything, good and bad. You know, to love the challenge and difficult. I think that's what they call. Maybe I'm optimistic because I think I did a lot of risk things. The risk thing. I took risk. But I'm still here. Yeah, it's 221. I'm still alive. And I'm sharing it because I'm counting my blessing today. Today, you know, I never do this video for. And then I said, man, I got to do this because it's 2020. It is the first day of 2021. And we made through. We are alive. And life is good. Life is good. I got to count my blessing. And I urge you, if you listen to this video, man, count your blessing. Count your blessing. Change your focus from the things you think you should, could, or what if, and start to count the things that you have, the thing you're capable of, the thing that you love. Not the thing you hate, or people pleasant things that you don't like. People pleasant things that you like. People the play things you love, people you miss, people you wish you're around with. Not the people you don't want to see them. Like, no. There's the other side. There's the other side. And that other side comes from within. We cultivate the things we wish for, with the things we want. That's what love is. Love is something to hope for. Love, if love is conditional, is conditional, it means it won't exist. It won't be love. Love is wish to hope for. So it means we love everything because everything can be beautiful. Everything can be special. And so everything. In my place is special. My soul is special. My spirit is special. Oh, my eyes are beautiful. I'm a good human being. I'm a miracle. You know what I mean? And I say to myself, when I say to myself, I believe it. And when I walk like a miracle. When I talk like a miracle because I tell myself I am a miracle, and God maybe hear me, and He gives me that strength, because the strength come from the power of attraction. You attract what you want, so you gotta attract the good stuff. I always talk a story about the garbage truck. There's the thing called the garbage truck. The old garbage truck. He cleaned our city, picking up all our garbages. The garbage truck does a good job to keep our city clean. But the garbage truck always end up with stinks. And the garbage truck have to go somewhere and dump the garbage. And if they dump in the wrong place, they cause like a wood, like a corrupt, you know what I mean? Because they dump the garbage in a place where maybe destroy our water or whatever stuff like that. So the garbage truck have to dump their garbage in the right places, And then the garbage truck need to be clean if it doesn't want to stay stink. But the garbage truck, it has a duty to pick up the garbage. But we ain't garbage truck. So when you pick the negative energy, you pick all the wrong happening in the news, in the world, you become a garbage truck. You become a garbage truck. And the garbage truck, you suffer with the stinkness. The stinking thinking. The stinking behavior, stinking act, the toxic, because they only pick the garbage. It's toxic, man. It's like, so don't pick garbages. Don't attract the negative. Don't attract the bad thing. Come on, pick up the good stuff. There's a lot of good stuff. Pick up the good stuff. There's good people there. Don't focus on the bad people. Focus on the good people. Focus on the good thing. I don't know if this is my idea. People, they have the right to be miserable. One of my friends one time told me, like, hey, I don't have to be positive and jolly like you. I have the right to be miserable. Kudos on you. If you want to be miserable, happy for you. But I don't want to be miserable. So these ideas that they can help us, they are there. There's a lot of idea. There's a lot of good messages of hope that may help us to become better people. And the choice is us to put effort to grasp all those good messages, to grasp all those ideas and put them to work. So it's always come from I choose to pick up the good stuff. And I choose to discipline myself, to push myself to practice those good stuff I have learned or I heard or I read or whatever, and put them to work to help me feel good about myself, and I can be good to my brother and sister around me too. You know what I mean? When we are good, they around us become good too. You know what I mean? One criminal stop doing crime, less crime in the city. One addict stay clean today, less addict in the street, less shoplifter, less robbery. So we start from us. Me, I have to start it. I have to be the change I want to see. I can't blame my community, my government, or God, or anything like that. I have to become a guy who I want to make the change to my world by start to make those changes from within myself, within within. Because when I change my thinking, my perception about wood, my attitude change, my behavior change, my character change, it may take a time. It doesn't come in one day. Trust me. And none of us become perfect. But the progress, we can feel it. We can feel in ourselves. We start to enjoy every moment. And hey, there's nothing valuable, more valuable than peace of mind or serenity. You know what I mean? When you can sleep better, when you don't have to worry, when you know that, oh man, my needs are met. You know what I mean? When you know that, oh my God, I don't have to be miserable. When you know that I don't have to sit being lazy, like I gotta push myself to do something for my health. I gotta do some push-up. I gotta go do some sit-up. Maybe I gotta go for a walk. I gotta do for my health. I gotta do something. I gotta do something. Every day when you do something that is positive for us, we've become happy. Being good plus doing good is equal feeling good. So nobody can make us do anything we don't want to, man. Nobody can make it. Even if they do, we'll do for a little bit and stop. But when we create this idea in our mind, in our heart, to start doing the things we know that is good for us, it makes us feel good. It's like using drugs. It's like why we get high? We get high because we try to feel good. We try to fit in. But when we fit in our own self, like I can be by myself and be comfortable in my own skin because I have TV, I have phone, I can call anyone all over the world. Hey, I talk to everyone. I talk to people all over the world, because I can, So I will never be bored or alone. And then I have my body. My body needed to be nutrition. You know what I mean? I need to make sure I eat well, I sleep well, I drink well, and I do some exercise. You know what I mean? That's information is over there. It's over there. I think everyone knows this information. We supposed drink, eat well, sleep well, do some exercise. All right. So when you do that, you think better. And then you feel better. So your emotion will become not like like a booby trap, like a tornado waiting for something to poke you, and then it can blow out and blame them. Instead of oh my God, it's me. It's my reaction, how I react to things, how I respond to things. That's what I have control. I don't have control of the stimulus, but I have control of my reaction to the stimulus, my response to my stimulus. So, and then at the same time, the stimulus too is triggered by me put myself around the thing that can still stimulate me or cause my feelings or emotions, whatever I feel, sadness or pain. Even death have no power over us. Where I'm from, we have these things. When people die, we celebrate and we say that their battle is over. There's no fight for them anymore. So they are at peace. So something to celebrate, not something to say grieving, like harm ourselves more because something is happening, like something like that. So we gotta learn to love everything, even death. When I was talking to the guy, this flashback, and I think there's a few times in my past I was arrested, and when I was arrested, it's because I didn't sleep for 4 days or 5 days or 6 days, and then I get arrested. I was already insane, you know what I mean? So when I go to jail, soon they put me inside there. I passed out. I fall asleep, you know what I mean? And then a couple days later, you know what I mean, I start to feel alive again. And now when I look back, those days are the day I was rescued. I was rescued because I could do something stupid. I could get killed. I could harm someone. You know what I mean? And the police rescue me. And I was feeling like, yo, they arrest me because I'm black and racism. I complain, man, sometimes I even try to avoid getting arrested. Like I run, like all those kind of things, you know what I mean? But and then when I look back now, I've been rescued many, many times by the police. You know what I mean? So I go to jail, and then after a couple months when I come out, I'm healthy again. I'm healthy. You know what I mean? I get healthy. So it's like things happen for reason. Sometimes we don't know what reason is, man. So that's why this idea of a higher level of acceptance and embracing every moment, and instead of being them, look at ourselves and start to think about what can I do to make it better? What's my responsibility? We gotta take ownership of all the happening in our life. There's the things we're not control of, but there's a lot of things about us we have control of. In another way, it's like a lot of things happen to us, they don't just happen to us. We put ourselves around it, we invite it, we let it, we cause it, we participate on it, and that's why they happen. Because they don't happen to everyone else, but they happen to us. I used to think trouble followed me. And then when I got this awakening, for some reason trouble stopped following me. And this trouble I create now, I took ownership. I know I'm responsible. So I don't sit in a victimized or being a victim or blaming or condemning or pointing finger. I took the ownership of my trouble now, because if I'm speeding and I got a ticket, I can't blame the cop to stop me. I know, like, damn, I shouldn't speed. Awareness. We gotta be aware of all the happening to us. We are playing a big part of the happening. There's an African proverb that says, if there is no enemy within, the enemy outside will do no harm. So remember that. Everything is happening to you right now. Your feelings and emotional, it's because you have to do something that you don't do, or stop doing something that you shouldn't do. Or maybe connect to right people that to get help you need. For us in Canada, for example, we're lucky. We have a lot of resources. We have a lot of helps. If you don't ask for helps, then this is one of irresponsible things. Because you have to know when to ask for help. You have to know when to make those phone calls, when to talk to the doctor, when to go to the doctor. You have to know those things. You have to know when to sleep. If you don't sleep, if you don't take a shit, you gotta go to see a doctor to get something, or go buy something, or whatever plans to make sure you take a shit. We gotta take a shit. So there's this thing, you gotta know who you are. Being real ain't easy, but we gotta come to the term to become true self. For thy own truth will set them free. When you found yourself, you found your soul. And when you found your soul, trust me, life is beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. Sometimes, one thing I feel like I get emotional about is when to think my brother who had passed away, younger. They didn't make for too long. They didn't survive, for too long, and they did die, and the death that sometimes we can see coming, and nothing we can do about it. So if you are alive today and you have opportunity to make it better, please give yourself a break and do what you're supposed to do. And when you start doing what you're supposed to do, when things start getting better, please don't stop. Don't stop. The persistence is, I think that's what make a huge difference in a lot of people. Persistence. You gotta stay persistent. If it work, if he is productive, if he's good, you don't change it. Make it better, improve, continue doing it. Another thing I think is so important: stay vigilant. Police yourself at all time. And when I'm saying police yourself, watch your thought. Watch your thought. Don't let your thought take you to the thing that can cause harm. And you gotta be ready for the harm to come before they come, because we have this sense, we have this intuition, we can feel. When we're putting yourself in danger and then you go blindly and then the danger happened, and your conscience was telling you and then you didn't pay attention, you know what I mean? That's addictive behavior, which is like for people who we act that way, and then we have a experiment in ourselves and face the consequences many times. At the time when we come to realization or awakening, now we know, and because of that, our experience can benefit others. You know what I mean? Those who want it, always someone will come and ask for help. Or someone, if you share your experience openly, because the light under the bed is useless, right? You gotta shine. We gotta shine. You need to shine. Be the sunshine. You gotta shine, man. You gotta show that you shine so people can see. Maybe they can use your light and find their way too. you know. So if you don't, if you're doing good and you don't shine, man, and then you die with all your goodness or your knowledge, like it wasn't productive. It's useless. I think it's useless. The idea, I think this I heard from Jesus. He say you gotta shine. You gotta show who you are, because the whole how it works is by attraction. It's not about what we say, but who we are, who we become, how we represent ourselves. You know what I mean? That's what other people attract you, and they become idol. Idol. You know, we are idol. You are idol. I am idol. Because someone is watching you. Someone is looking up to you. That is the choice. You gotta make a decision. Either you wanna be a follower or leader. You know what I mean? But trust me, if we all try to be leader, we all lead each other. But if some people are just follower, they drag others. They drag others. Because you can't be follower forever. You can be follower for a little moment and then become a leader too. We all should be leaders by choice. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying, like, if God made you special for your own speciality, your own uniqueness, your uniqueness is special for others, because we're not alike. We don't think alike. But at the same time, together, when we all open up and talk to each other, share with each other what we have found, what we know, what our experiences, strengths, and hope, you know what I mean? Our knowledge, what we have read, what we have studied, we share openly to each other with love. Trust me, our world will be a better place. This year, I feel like God, I pray, man, God, this year to be the year of love, to be spread and override to the whole world. The love that everyone can know that there is a power within all of us. The power to make difference to this world. Yo, man. I just want to say this. I wish you guys a happy new year. And I hope that this year, man, you take full responsibility of the change you want to see about yourself. And I hope that you build some concrete, a covenant, an unbreakable agreement that to yourself that you're going to keep doing those things. Those few little things. Trust me, it could be very few little things that you are weak at, that you don't do, that you know you should do. You can write down those things. The things you know you're supposed to do, you always know it, but you've been procrastinating or you've been just not doing it for some reason. And now it's the time. You're going to make it happen. You're going to start doing those little things. And then, trust me, you will enjoy happiness. That you can't chase it, but it'll come and land it to you in your shoulder, because you're doing exactly what you're supposed to do. You will shine. And when you shine, every the good thing of this world, the spirit, you know what I mean? You'll shine with you. And you'll be the sunshine too. You'll be sunshine for other people to see. You know, by choice. By choice, you gotta want it. You gotta want it, and you gotta ask yourself how bad you want. And if you want it bad enough, trust me, you'll put some effort. You'll walk up with your books. You'll be reading your books. You'll walk up with a prayer. You'll walk up with a phone call to a few people, 1 or 2 or 3, to say I love you. You know, you walk up, whatever make you tingling, whatever make you alive, make your soul like rich, whatever you think that will be a fertilizer for your spirit, whatever and then you start doing those little things and you continue doing it. You'll be surprised. The gift comes from those little things that you made decision to do. It's blossom your spirit and your soul. Even if you don't have much money or material success, you'll feel yourself like rich from within. So may God bless you. May God bless you, man. I thank you for seeing you guys' names, man. I love you all, man. Like you, man. I guess I know a lot of people, and I love it. I love life today. So if I die today, I know that I told you I love you. You know. So I love you, brother, and I love you, brothers, sisters, all of you. I love you, and I hope you tell someone you love you too. You know what I mean? If you can, because, sometimes we don't have much time, So at the time you have, use it. Use it wisely. Yeah, with prayers and action, all right? God bless you. Peace.